welcome back to another episode of My Boyfriend Sews.
Hey everybody. Hey guys, my name is Eric, and today April is going to show me how to set up a sewing machine.
We're going to show you how to turn it on and how to thread it. I know each machine is different, but the threading process is very similar on every machine. So I hope this helps those of you who just got a machine or those of you who don't even know where to start. So let's get started. First off, this is my computerized sewing machine. It is a Juki HZL-G 110 and I've been using it for about 3 years now. I got it from Sewing Machines Plus, but I learned that it's been discontinued, but I'm sure you can find it online still. When you take your machine out of the box, it's gonna come with 2 cords. And one is for the foot pedal, and then the other one is, what do you call this one? Like the one that turns the machine on.
The power cord?
The power cord, yes. The other. So this is the side of my machine, and usually the power, the on and off switch is here on most machines. So this is the power cord, and you're just going to plug it in at the side right here. And then this is the foot pedal cord, and I'm going to plug it in here. Now I'm just gonna let Eric do it because in the first episode he didn't even know how to turn the machine on.
I'm gonna turn on the switch here.
Alright.
Lights up. Computer's on.
Yep.
Basically it just shows you the stitch and the length thing.
Yeah, so this is for when you are doing a zigzag stitch, and then this is the stitch length. So right now at 00, it's at a basic straight stitch, and the stitch length is 2.4, and you can adjust it by pushing the up arrow, and then to do a basting stitch, put it all the way up to 5. That's the highest. And you can see that after I changed all the, you can't really, oh you could. I don't know why you would need to switch that because it's at a straight stitch. So you can see that when I change the setting, the original settings, when you turn off the machine and then you turn it back on, it automatically gets resetted to its original settings. Usually machines will already come with the needle, but if it doesn't, to release that needle or to insert a needle in, all you have to do is twist this little knob right here.
So I'm twisting it.
Wait, at the same time you want to hold the needle?
Hold the needle?
Yeah.
Okay, then the needle can come out.
Yeah, see, the needle is out now.
It's out. And if I want to put it back in,
and then, yeah, so
it has to go in a certain way though.
If you look at the needle, one side is flat and the other side is round. You want to put it in so that the flat side is facing backwards. And then you can slide it back in.
There it is, it's in now.
And then you just twist it in place. Some machines you need a screwdriver to unscrew it, but for mine I'm able to just twist it off. So before we thread the machine, you need a spool of thread and a bobbin. My machine has this clear bobbin. What do you call this? I know for some machines you have it underneath and you might have to open up this bottom section right here and slide it in a like bobbin case, but mine is already built into my machine and all you have to do is pop this part open. It doesn't pop that well, to be honest, and then you want to take that part off.
Let's do that again.
Yeah, I know, I think it's something, I think it's broken, to be honest.
If you guys have this machine, you guys can't do it, just put it like that. Yeah. That's
an Eric tip. I don't do it. I just keep going like this. So before you didn't even put it in the hole. It has cake. For those of you who don't know as well, you want to make sure you are sliding it through the middle hole right here of the thread. And my machine has this, so I want to remove that first. Some machines just have the thread holder at the back right here, and it's a little stick that sticks up and you put your thread here. For my machine, it sits sideways and underneath. When putting the thread in, I usually like to put it on the side that doesn't have the little hook here that catches on. So that little hook there is on this side. So I'm gonna put it in here, put the white cap on to hold it in place so it doesn't fly out while you're sewing. Once the spool of thread is locked in place, we're just gonna go ahead and follow this little diagram here. It kind of shows you how to bring it to the bobbin case. Bring this thread to number 1 and then slide it under. You don't want to follow this one because that's to thread the needle. To thread the bobbin, you want to bring it around here, and then this is where you start following the diagram. And then bring it to the bobbin, and then you want to stick your thread through the hole. And then before you start winding your bobbin, my machine has this little switch right here that you want to switch. I know some machines you have to pull out the side knob right here. So if you have an older machine, you might have to pull this out for it to start winding. Once the bobbin is winded, I usually just bring it over to the side where my thread cutter is, and then I cut the... We're gonna go ahead and put the bobbin inside the casing. Put it so that the thread can pull over to the left side, because on my machine, you kind of just slide it through these little grooves right there.
Kind of hard.
For me, I just hold this so it doesn't spin. You want to use 2 hands. Hold this down, and then there, bring it around. See? Leave this thread hanging because we're gonna pick it up with the thread on top.
Just follow the numbers.
When you get to this part, turn the wheel at the sides towards you so that that little silver part that's underneath pops up. You can see where you need to thread it through that. And then when you get to the bottom and there's no more numbers guiding you, what you're supposed to do is slide it through whatever hook you have on your machine, like that. And then you can thread it through the needle. For my machine, I have an automatic needle threader that's not that good. I'm gonna let Eric try it for the first time.
I don't even see the hole.
You're gonna use, no. Don't you want to use the automatic needle threader?
Oh, sure. So how do I do this?
You see that when I bring it down, there's this little metal part right here that wraps around the needle. And then what you're supposed to do with the thread is that I like to hold it with my left hand and then bring it around with my right hand. You slide it in between here. You just hold it here and then, oh, it went through the first time. I jinxed myself.
The bobbin too? The top?
No, you do not want to be threading the bobbin. The bobbin thread, leave it here until after the needle is threaded.
So I'll bring this guy down. It's hard because it's so small, you know? Okay. Oh, there you go.
Oh, did you get it?
Right there.
You can go ahead and slide it through the middle of the presser foot into the back. Next, you have to bring the bobbin thread up, hold on to the needle thread. At the same time, you want to twist the knob at the side.
Towards you, right?
Yeah. Keep pulling. Once that bobbin thread is sticking out, you can just go ahead and pull it out. And keep pulling it until it's all the way out. Alright, that's the end of the video. This was just a basic how to turn on your sewing machine and set it up. Our next episodes will actually begin sewing and doing some easy projects that Eric wants to make.
Yep.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Ready?
My sewing.
Here's the reveal.
I want you guys to rate
It
my
looked like
sewing.